Hi folks, we continue with our coverage of the 8 regions mini tournament for just the 8 regions to decide the first pick in the upcoming draft. We just watched Stelios against Rupert. That was a game that went Rupert's way. He did play Stark with Greywind, just for your information. And we are going to watch Tassos against Courteous. That's in the same half of the draw, so we need to play Rupert. And what do they have in terms of factions? Let's see. Courteous drew Martell.
Think he wasn't happy about it.
Yeah, but he didn't draw agendas that are too bad. So he has Assault, Valyrian Steel, Darkwing, Dark Words, and Gift of Mercy. I think no one has. Oh, Baratheon also drew Gift of Mercy. So
Not good factions for Gift of Mercy.
why not? Why couldn't you play Gift of Mercy in Martell? You could try it.
You could try it.
See if he's managed to build something. Well, otherwise, Assault, I mean, is common deck. Doesn't win a lot, but it's there. Valyrian Steel, I mean, we did Valyrian Steel in the Friendly Council. So it's an established Martell deck. And Tassos, well, we figured that he got kind of the worst draw here. Lenny Conclave just recently made the extended cut in the online world, so that's a deck that's very playable. Hollow Hill is not a deck in Lannister. Long Voyage is, I mean, they complain about the lack of draw. They play Long Voyage. Summer, there was Lenny Winter in the best. Lenny Summer, I haven't heard of that, so
Lenny Winter.
I think he might play Conclave. Yeah, it was aggressive, right? With choking the econ a bit and then going with high claim. That was very early in the game, though. I think possibly even before Morgulis came out. Not sure. Have they started? It's just starting now. Okay. Perfect. Let's see what they selected. Hopefully you can hear Saraaa, all right? She is a bit far away doing interesting, what would you call this? Interesting activities.
Why you say like that? It's a little crafts project.
Yeah. I mean, it's great. The end results are brilliant. So Martell, Valyrian Steel, not surprising, and Imrik not being boring here is gone with Summer. So let's see.
Summer is an equal agenda and Summer plots are alright.
So I think it's just going to stick Tywin in and Cersei and Darwin.
I mean, can't go wrong with that.
Okay.
But Courteous didn't recruit Alex to play for him, like he said.
He's playing. Okay, has Nymeria and Water Garden Sentry. Water Garden Sentry and Nymeria.
It's a new one, so it's going to be annoying for Lannister. They like to win in challenges, but looks like it's going to be
not a super obvious combination, right? These two cards. So Lords and Ladies on one side, Restriction, Nymeria, something completely different.
There's a Lannister for Imrik. There's going to be some jumpers, maybe.
Cardinal Shadows. I think he's gone Cleanse Many in this deck.
Yeah, maybe some aggro.
Maybe he thought he was playing some Reigns or something because Light Summer Feast can't flip out of that now.
I mean, a lot of people play.
Who plays Light Summer Feast with an agenda that they cannot then flip out of the plot?
It's really unheard of.
Yeah, I haven't heard that yet. Okay, Viper, and that's the one that deals with icons. So that's what Nymeria is for, right?
There's going to be some icon control.
And another Sand Snake coming in. 75 cards, so he has a lot. I guess he's gone a few different ways. And
powers, so maybe not so clansman, but more shadowy.
Yeah, it's going very shadowy, it seems. Okay, so he can definitely not do challenges, not win challenges with Lightsummer Feast. They will just play all the attachments, stick some stuff in shadows, lose a few challenges, then Morgulis these guys away, right? Win the game. Just don't get a Mad King's Command or a political disaster or an exposed duplicity.
So he's going to avoid the Viper ability.
I bet the Viper gets pinched at some point in this game. Okay, so still has both locations. I mean, stuff could come in still.
Both locations and 3 gold, but no. It's just plus.
Yeah, penalty is not huge. It's 4-0. Could have been worse. Yeah, start crossing it would be 9-0. That's not a dig. It's not a dig at Stark. It's just I'm just saying. Okay, so that is the Morgulis that we expected. It's going to cost him a card for Bastard Daughter, and Martell has just played an Econ plot and has, I mean, 2 locations. So Martell is going to be fine unless the Viper was the whole plan. But in Win Steel, that's not going to be the case. So the only downside is again having this late summer history build.
This one, this Nymeria, I mean Nymeria I never saw her really play, but I thought when I saw the card for the first time, I thought it was interesting and fun to try. But then we played it in real life a couple of times, but never seemed to work.
Yeah, worked alright in 2016 to kill my Robert Baratheon.
Alright. Before we started playing online, we had some of the early packs and I don't know, never really worked that well. Especially here without the board.
And Imrik still can flip out of Morgulis, so I don't know what the choice of agenda. I mean, should have chosen Reigns, really. Okay, so brings out the Osmond guy, but that means the card he's drawing for Late Summer Feast is gone, so it's going to be, well, Mandon.
But there's another in shadows.
That's very possible. There we go. Needs some work to define himself properly. Can he? No. Gonna take another card. Wasn't super important to defend himself, I guess, since he was being discarded. And still only 4-0.
Now let's see. Oh, there he is.
Gains gold, not drawing cards.
There's another Mandon one. So maybe not another one in shadows, but.
Well, you have to apply claim. Yes,
I guess Martell, yeah. I suppose Courteous would mention if he had some triggers with him. It's not gonna work. He has inside, right? The beast version of Tyrion, so...
Now, anything else playable here at Herrenholm?
Maybe the taint is back.
Okay, Bower is gone. That was the big annoying location really here. Oh, the place is set with Hollow Hill. Well, Tyrion's loyal. I imagine he's also playing Cersei. Can you play Cersei and Tyrion together? I think so.
The shadow, I don't think much of the shadow stuff is restricted, just Bowers and...
Yeah, there's some weird pod that was tackling the Lenny Kraken.
Yeah, but it's Bowers and Nightfire, I think.
Okay, gold into close call, so wasn't such a big deal to get Margulists.
Yeah.
Well, Margulis is gone, so there won't be another plot that just kills everything if you can get a board. You also have to be getting power, and once Lannister starts...
Yeah, and you also have to defend against this 10 cent, right?
Okay, so
Right,
there's the possible win condition. Can get Robert stronged, but he can get pinched. And there's 1,000 gold and another Bowers.
Yeah. I mean, live ice is sometimes really good, but sometimes just feels like...
Well,
doesn't more damage than good enough.
I think this wouldn't have happened if he didn't play Light Sound Fist. So he gave 2 or 3 cards away. I don't know why people play that plot.
Some people need econ to play their cards.
Interesting. So when
Interesting, right?
When Pentoshi came out, it was everywhere for a while, and now it's kind of gone. People think that giving cards away preferable to giving 3 gold away.
Yeah, because you're potentially giving cards away and you get something back, right? You win the challenger, so you can decide if it's worth it or not, right? Versus 3 gold. I don't know. I don't like it.
I usually prefer people playing Light Summer Fist against me.
No, it depends.
So Regent's Guard is back in Shadows. Can that work with Lannister non-ally? Works with Mandon, right? Can be super annoying with Mandon. There's this guy and there's Tyrion's ability.
Yeah, but Tain is back in hand as well, right?
What's back in hand?
The attachment.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The intrigue attachment. So Tain just has to win, right? No bypass or anything.
Yeah, she's alright.
Now let's see if you can poison Tyrion.
I bet you can't.
Yeah, I have my doubts as well.
So can you attack with this guy? Doesn't really work out, the Red Viper. They are strong enough at the moment. Regent's Guard is going to come out, right? Just take him back to hand.
Yeah, I mean, the icon control attachments is really annoying when they work out. It's harder to deal with them because they're not terminal, but spare good lives then.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Harrenhal to put Tywin in.
Then he's just going to try to defend, and then he gets Regent's guarded back to hand.
Probably. Suppose you probably also have your own copy of Close Call, right? In the Lannister deck. Especially when
Well,
you play Harrenhal.
it is a summer plot, so he's played Let's on Fist and Trade Routes, that's the icon.
Could you get him in Shadows with Tyrion? No. Just a Shadow card? No, I can get him in Shadows with Tyrion. Okay.
Tywin in Shadows, I mean,
Yeah.
could. Might go back to hand though. So Tyrion's limit once per round. I think it's triggered already.
Oh, okay. Sorry. So
Can you play? I was going to ask, can you play Exchange of Information in this deck?
I mean, probably Lannister doesn't have any restricted cards. They usually play restricted plots, right? Even with the new restricted list, nothing is properly restricted. I think.
I don't
I mean,
quite
I think there
know.
is one. Is that kid restricted? Something like that.
Red Keep is podded with Casterly Rock, which I think is also properly restricted, or might be the other way around.
When it comes out before and after there's no cards in shadow, but don't need for ability to work.
Well, Lenny already winning now. So I was going to guess what summer plots are still in there. I don't know. There might be more econ. If it's not exchange, then I would say probably there has to be close call. And it's actually trade routes is the double one. Well, makes sense. Against exchange on the other side. So if they're also refusing to run out of cards, I mean, Valyrian still rarely does. Although Water Dancer's sword has just gone to the discard pile. Another Tyann, Econ, and Sweet Sleep. Not afraid of sweet sleeps. Or let me just check. Yeah, there was Beguiled available also.
Yeah, it seems like Valyrian not be playing that much attachments of their own.
Ah, okay. Duke Tywin. I mean, this deck once Bowers is out like this and weakens us, it's like Tyrell without another city. Seems like nothing else you can do to never not have resources.
Well, all time it is slightly better.
I wish Baratheon had something like that, just to fuel the deck all the time.
Yeah, I think it would be interesting if Brighton had a bit more shadow recursion support. Doesn't have, it has technically the caster guard. Um, I saw Nico trigger that one time to put um, Shadow Priestess back in shadows.
I guess Ethereum gets all his icons taken. The problem is it's so easy just to get
Oh, and Milk as well.
what's the milk on timing?
Sorry.
So easy just to put him in and out. There's his ability and there's the Regent's Guard in play, so keep 7.
Yeah, I also sometimes get a bit indignant when all those alliance decks, the 75 cards deck just got the perfect card with the stuff. But it does happen sometimes. And maybe, maybe there would be actually a better card. I don't know if the American Tyrant is game over here. Yeah. Might be correct here, Courteous. Saying he doesn't actually Tyrant.
Wonder if Courteous wants Lenny to hit this one.
Yeah.
There's been speculation whether he will try to draft the Lenny faction.
Yeah, I mean, he has so much. I didn't realize he was such a staunch loyalist. And Lenny is quite a popular faction.
Yeah, I
so
mean,
you might need to invest into it.
By the way, there's a venomous blade in circulation now. Hopefully, it starts killing something soft to make it interesting. Although only this guy and Boros are targets.
Why not Boros though? Should
Mm.
Although maybe this deck
Wants
is
to
not
target the power icons at this point, I guess. So if people cared about factions, right, and you had to actually draft them or lose them, Lenny would go quickly because it's your best shot at actually winning the tournament, probably along with maybe Targaryen and Baratheon. If you didn't have to play absolutely everything, if you had to play, let's say, 15 of the best decks, then Lenny is the faction to take, probably. But I don't think people care that much. I don't think factions will go before the top players, though.
It'll be interesting to see. You're in a better position if you're maybe someone like Stereos who plays Night's Watch a lot, and that's really, really unpopular in this format, it seems. And in general, I think Night's Watch is a bit unpopular.
Yeah, I mean, the best position to be in is if you don't care at all, then you don't waste time on drafting the faction. The problem is. Sorry, let me just see what they're talking about.
Talking about something completely irrelevant.
Yeah, the problem is. So if you draft the top players instead of going for a faction and you just see what's left, right? There are some people you kind of can't draft that way, and you're not drafting. Is that a bug on the wall? Yes.
I think we need to offer a formal apology to Emily and Courteous because
Sorry,
at this point,
there's a
not
disgusting.
to the game at all.
There's a disgusting creature.
I shall kill the bug.
So if you're waiting for a faction,
oh, it's a moth.
Yeah, you can't take the Marton Reinhardt type of players, right? And then you have to you have to take only the versatile players, and then there's a danger you don't get specialists and stuff like that. So you have to consider a faction at some point, and not just leave it to chance. So the Lenny Shadows deck has just gone mental, as you can see here. Hound, Boros, and Sermon Trent.
Yeah.
And it is dominating here. The challenges phase up to 9. Yeah, it's quite well positioned, even hitting some kind of reset button here. Not going to hurt it. Well, let's Tyrion get poisoned. Now is he going to escape?
Duke has just gone. Poisons.
Hound getting poisoned. And what was the other thing played?
Poison.
And
Tears of Lies.
Okay. Okay, so at least 2 of these cards have Shadow to be clever painted. That would suck.
Tyrion puts himself back.
Fair enough. Any other magic?
Yeah, but it forced Robert Strong to come out. Didn't get the trigger. What happened here?
Well, so successfully killing some stuff anyway. And yeah, Tyrion's still alive, and Tywin is not getting recycled since he's duped. Maybe you put that condemned on him. See if you can at least get a grip on the power challenge. It's 10-4. You have to get it now. Wildfire assault. Mad King's command, something like that, to even things a little bit here. It's
Mad
three
King's
characters.
command would
That's
be
fine.
a good one.
Southern Beast, that's going to stop one of the challenges where he is not doing the best, so stop it this way and use the attachments to stop the power challenge. That's intrigue left. And close call as we speculated. Half a chance or a good chance even that these cards are all one in the deck, so the hound goes to the discard pile. Would you play more than one hound?
I don't think so. Or, I mean, potentially you could hit the other version of the hound, right?
Yeah, you could. Has he triggered, by the way, the gold mine at any point in this game? Okay, I have been chatting about other stuff and
I have no idea at this point, yeah.
yeah, I haven't really. Well, I don't think he's triggering gold mine. And there's Mr. Try to do a couple of intrigue challenges. Not everything can be opposed. And here's Courteous' plan, right? To try not to concede power challenges. Dorn, good investment, but
Saraaa can get
no more time
poison
really.
blades, right?
Oh, let's hit her. Yes, boom.
Maybe should have waited a couple of seconds before passing this window because, you know,
Yeah.
will Imrik have a complaint about that? It's a very realistic option, right, to get something.
So Tyrion can put stuff in shadows with a shadow token on it, right? So if he comes out, chooses Myrcella, puts Myrcella into shadows with a shadow token on her. Gets Bowel's trigger if he hasn't already in that phase, which probably he didn't. Well, that's Tyrion now. And actually goes for the draw. While it's still a power icon that needs to be addressed.
So this Tyrion, okay.
Ah, and you're right. That's the other hand. That's 11. Maybe try to get the timings make. There's no nothing you can do. Really can do an intrigue, which will be possibly unopposed or not at this point. Probably not. Maybe it will be actually. Yeah. And with Saraaa.
Saraaa has some type of ability.
Sure, if you lose.
Okay, on attacking though.
Okay, and now you defend Diane, but you're considering the power challenge against the Viper, presumably. Still standing Lion Star, by the way, so Oh, actually, Hound is back in hand.
Yeah.
Kind of have to attack power with both even.
Alright, I think Hound.
Oh, intrigue with both. If that can't be defended, then well, okay. I mean, bodily poisoning, that's so impactful.
You could poison the Regents Guard and get condemned back in circulation if that's what people probably not. Maybe just go for Robert's Strong.
Sterling Gold. Skip the runs game for 4 power.
Alright. No good on the game.
No, but he has this. Okay. Ooh, and there was a clever feint. It can be used now, right? On Robert and Regent's Guard. I mean, it could have been used now. Yeah. That would have been wonderful to stop all of this from just killing characters. Now they are going to die, but he's not done the power challenge.
He didn't trigger Robert's ability, Robert Tyrion's ability yet.
Okay, so basically he's stopped everything. Yeah. Fun interaction. This just comes out and puts something back into hand or whatever. Castle Guard comes out for 3. You know.
I know. I didn't say Baratheon has good shadow recursion. I said that that's the only possible thing she could do. It would be nice if there was some support for that in future. Maybe Mika can suggest that to the design team.
I don't think the design team likes my bar opinions.
Aww.
Shall we have a look at what's revealed?
Should we pay attention to this game? Yes.
Yeah, it's not the best. I mean, you can. Problem is, you can give dupes. Yeah. Okay, it doesn't give the Viper dupe at least, so.
But it gets bodyguard, that's like a Viper dupe.
Yeah.
Unless you put some cancels.
Didn't want lingering venom. Okay, Secret Pact you can see why not, but.
Yeah, there's a lot of venom going around. Well,
of course.
That it's a bit puts a bit of a problem for the bodyguard because you can have with the vowels then gold in the mushroom phase, right?
Very easy.
Blood phase, yeah.
Very easy to have it, and also it's going to recycle trade routes soon, so. Well, there is some econ for Martell. They still have a window for Duran's game for 5, which will then put the pressure on, finish the round close to victory. Renowned body. And 4 gold left, so for 4 gold, Martell can do what? Venom's Blade is in play, Sword of the Morning is not impactful, Seal of the Hand. Honestly, Seal of the Hand on the Viper is not too bad. There's the Locked Away thingy.
The problem is differentiating, but which one is Sword of the Morning and which one is Dawn?
Dawn is the core set weapon, 2 cost. House Dane characters gain Intimidate, you get +1 for each plot in your used pile. Sword of the Morning just gets pulls 3 defenders in, and you get +1 for each defending character when you're attacking.
It is like I always feel like it's the same card because
They are different cards.
yeah, but
Dawn and Sword of the Morning.
You know the name.
Different titles and different abilities also.
Yes, thank you.
Hound comes in. It's doing a challenge to go out. Okay, so that's actually now the agenda spent on the one coster. I was thinking bigger. I was thinking some kind of locked away will come in.
I want to say that War Scorpion has ambush, but I see it's already in the discard pile. Marcella can defend this for sure.
Doesn't.
Yeah, okay. She could.
She doesn't kneel, right? If she defends.
Yeah.
So that's a bit of a waste of the Viper. Well, that's 13. Okay, ambushing the cat. And spends Marcella to defend intrigue. Ordoran was also in the deck. Would have raised the Viper strength and Marcella strength quite a bit. And I think the cat has to defend this one. Defends with 2. Just in case something happens. I think they're going to do intrigue again. Because the power challenge is weak. Just recycle the hound when I think Lannister to bring the hound in.
You can even pay for the hound if you want.
Can you lock the hound? No. Well, anything found with all these Dawn triggers. 31 cards left in the deck, starting with 75. It's drawn okay. Lanny has drawn magnificently well, only 23 left. Up to 14. Now we'll see what reset Martell is playing. But it's going to be disappointing.
Oof. That's recycle Titan. Can you harm her even? No. To get.
I mean, we are in dominance, so it's just because some kind of reset will be played now. Time escapes, I think.
But I mean, it was duped, so.
Was duped and milked, and with command attached. The Harris and Morgulis.
Interesting.
So now what? Courteous goes first, which means he has to probably. Oh, so he decides to Morgulis first.
Well, Marcel is usually one of them. Tyrion is probably way more valuable at it.
And that's going to kill the Viper, but okay.
No,
No,
Viper
actually,
can
his
bodyguard.
bodyguard. Okay, sorry. And Diane goes away. Doesn't help his cause though, it's still 14-4. He has no claim. Missing of the runs game. For this to have been 49. Still 49 is not the best.
Stark was not the worst.
Well, I mean, against most opponents, this kind of situation would have been okay. It's a bunch of little control, but against this Lannister deck, it's not achieving much. Hound still there, 2 jumper locations and red keep for a cancel. By the way, are people triggering Hollow Hill and such?
Well, he had Tyrion on the board, so I don't think he could.
Yeah, he has a lot of royal cards to be fair. Well, at least Tywin, Tyrion, all 3 copies. Interesting. So we're going to see Stark winter themed deck play into Lenny Summer next round in the semifinals.
I don't know if that's going to be favorable for Stark.
No, it's going to suck because the econ will be limited.
Yeah.
And it's going to be shadows against shadows.
Yeah, honestly, Stark shadows. Not as strong as the Rhino shadows.
Well, okay, I'll give you that one.
Oh, sorry. Let's argue on that one, sure.
I mean, Stark does have Tower of the Hand.
Indeed.
Well, this is not stopped. Time is just going to win with renown.
Let's see what Courteous has. I have condemned.
And pinch. I did say he was going to get pinched at some point in this game. Well, just in time.
Yeah, and looks like all the agendas that we predicted would be a bit worse are winning against the ones that we thought they would do better, right? Bara Fate, Martell, Valyrian still seem like they're not having.
Well, Bara was kind of screwed when they were drawn against Stark.
It's always Dark Sword.
And Lannister beats Martell. That's 2 more games. I think one is Wednesday, so tomorrow, and the other not scheduled to my knowledge yet. What do we have? Johannes versus Urs and Francisco versus Andy. So Johannes Urs is Greyjoy versus Night's Watch. Okay, that's in the balance. And Francisco is Targaryen against Andy Starrell. Well, that's fitting. I did plug it in. Come on, what's the problem? I definitely did.
Didn't.
Yes, I did. Well, doesn't matter. The video is over anyway. I'm just looking at the agendas. Yeah, I mean, Andy didn't got the summer, which we left in just about. And the Red Trident, I think, is a good one actually. Francisco got what alliance? Francisco didn't get anything super obvious, but he does have Targaryen. I would consider Free Folk. That would be good. by free folk.
I did not.
Generally, Tyrell is good against Targaryen, so just the way the factions match up, Tyrell should have some kind of edge there, but let's see. Cisco knows Tyrell really well. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. So there we are. We'll end it here. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye bye.